rolling. We are on the air. What's happening, YouTube? What's happening, Facebook, Twitter? What's happening, TikTok? We are out here. And now we're finally live on Instagram. What's up, people? What's happening? All right, this one's actually going to be a sensitive one. It's going to piss you off today. All right, I'm holding my phone today because my phone's actually dead. So I'm charging it. This is your fault. This is all your fault. All right? Like, all of this shit. It's your fault. Right? And you're going to find out what I'm talking about in a couple of seconds here. All right? But I intend not to actually insult you. If you feel insulted, I do apologize. But I just really want to keep it a stack with you guys and girls today and call you out because you probably are having a hard time calling yourself out. Like, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to tell you today that this is all your fault. All right? You are the problem. All right? You are the problem, but you're also the solution. Okay? So before we dive into this one today, I'm going to give you guys and girls a couple seconds to join. And I'm going to pin this title so we know what we're talking about on Instagram. YouTube, we're rolling. Got somebody up in the house. I see you. Appreciate you on YouTube. No, I'm not taking anybody on TikTok, so don't request that. But I appreciate you. Facebook, what's happening? What's up? And Twitter, we are rolling. All right. So I'm waiting for some people to join in the chat, and then we're going to talk about it because this one's going to fucking hurt. And hopefully it hurts good. All right. Hopefully it hurts good because I really want you guys and girls to like put into perspective how much of a hole you're digging yourself into when you refuse to take accountability for your own fucking bullshit. You feel me? Like today, I'm really gonna be calling you guys and girls out, and I love each and every single one of you. Like, trust me, I wouldn't do this if I didn't like. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be on live right now. I honestly wouldn't care. I wouldn't do anything. Like, you guys would just be making your mistakes, and I'd just be chilling and shit, living my life. But because I actually give a fuck, I'm hopping on my live stream today to tell you guys and girls that this is your fault. And if you start blaming other people and other things for the fact that you can't lose weight, for the fact that you can't gain muscle, for the fact that you can't change your lifestyle habits or get rid of the bad ones, then you're in for a long fucking ride. And that's just me keeping it a stack. All right? And I'm not your dad, and I'm not your doctor, and I'm not your fucking, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know that I've been in a position where I wasn't, succeeding the way I wanted to succeed. And I used to blame other shit. I used to blame other people and other things. I never looked at myself internally and said, yo, like, you're fucking up. Like, this is your fault. Like, you're the reason why you're not in the position you want to be in. Like, you are the problem. All right? So you guys and girls are the problem if you aren't where you need to be. But you're also the fucking solution. And we're going to be talking about that today. I'm not just going to be flaming you guys and girls for no reason. Let me just put this down. I think I've got enough of a battery here to, like, set it up, but if I get that notification, I'm gonna fix that up. All right, so just putting that phone in here, shuffling it in between one of these four phones. Give me a second, people. Jermaine's like, always my fault. Exactly, gotta take your accountability. Full steam, you feel me? Huh? So I'd like to see. All right, guys and girls, we're gonna talk about it. It's your fucking fault. This one might hurt. This one might, honestly, like, make you kind of hate me a little bit, but I don't give a fuck because I have to say what I have to say, and you know it's true. And if it hurts you, it's because it's true. And I'm not here, as I said, to just to hurt you. I'm not here to just like talk game to you guys and girls and make you feel bad about yourself. That's not what I'm here to do. Like I'm bringing this to you because I'm not trying to like support that type of behavior, that attitude of like, oh, like I would be able to do this only if X, Y, and Z was a possibility, or like I would be able to lose weight, or I would be able to gain muscle. I would be able to have a happier life if, if my husband or wife, is more supportive of me. Whatever it is, like anything, like any fucking excuse you guys and girls can think of. All right, Jermaine's like the G home himself. You know what's up, homie? We out here, and I'm keeping it a stack. Like I just want to be honest with you guys and girls. Like it's again, I already gave you the warning at the start of this live stream. This one is going to make you a little bit uncomfortable, especially if you know you haven't been doing the shit you say you're supposed to be doing. All right? So what I want to bring, just want to bring this to your attention. You are the problem, but you're also the solution. And that's one thing that I heard from one of my mentors, Natasha Starcheski. Shout out to her, shameless plug, 10K Academy. That's where I actually learned that quote. And there's another quote she says that we'll bring up later on. But the most important one at the start of this live stream I want to talk about is she says, you are the problem, but you are also the solution. Okay? You are the problem, but you are also the solution. What does that mean? That means that you are the only thing, person, excuse that could ever get in the way in between you succeeding at something and not succeeding at something. And this is like just to say like I'm not here to say, like, for example, you go out, you drive in your car, all right, and TikTok, I see the likes, I appreciate it. You're driving your car, someone hits you, they smoke you like just out of the fucking blue. They hit your car. Technically, that's not your fault. Like, you're driving and someone hits you. Like, I get that, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if that person decides to hit and run and you don't get them, you don't get their plates or whatever, that's your fucking problem now. Like, it's your problem. Although they hit you, it's your problem. Like, you're not gonna go and say, oh, to your insurance company, they hit me, they laughed, and I don't have any of the information, and you have to help me out. And it's like it's not their problem. It's your fucking problem. And so what I'm saying is, like, when life gets really, really, really unfair, when life is like it kind of just shoots you in the face, like, you have to be able to strap up your boots, thug it out, and get your way. Because it's not always every single day, oh, someone else did something to me and they should pay me back and they'll pay me back. And they won't, like, you can't rely on other things other than yourself when it comes to handling something properly or succeeding in a venture that you set out for yourself. Which is why I bring up that quote from Natasha Starczewski from my mentorship group. Like, she's dope. She's super fucking dope. I learn a lot from her. She motivates me like crazy. And the quote is, "You are the problem, but you're also the solution." So what do I mean by when I say you're the problem? People, guys and girls, what do I mean by when I tell you you're the problem? When I say that this is your fault, when I say it's you're the reason why you're not losing any fat, you're the reason why you're not building any muscle, you're the reason why you're stuck at McDonald's, you're the reason why you're not living the life of your dreams. Like, what do I mean by that? I'm saying you are the problem, as in the reason why you're in that position is because you're choosing to enact behaviors and routines, okay, that supplement that fucking behavior. Like, you work at McDonald's, and I'm not knocking at people that work at McDonald's, but if you're unhappy at a place and you're fucking still there and you're bitching and moaning and complaining, you're the fucking problem. Right? You're also the solution, though. You're the person working there that's running your fucking mouth saying, I don't want to be here, but you're also the same person that could quit and do something you actually want to fucking do. You feel me? Right? So you're the problem, but you're also the solution. And, like, let's really, like, nail this one home here, guys and girls, because I know out of everyone that's watching here on all platforms, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, to a certain degree, everyone fucked up in quarantine. Like, it doesn't matter where you live, where you are, in COVID, the peak of COVID, the quarantine, whatever, you are at home watching Netflix. You are at home probably drinking a whole lot more fucking alcohol than you should have been. You are at home smoking your brains out, just chilling. There's no work, just nothing to do. No gym even, right? So you're at home just fucking up the fridge, sweating all over the couch because you're a couch potato, doing absolutely nothing, right? Cool. But now you've gained like 5, 10, 15 pounds of fat. Okay? And that's just what happened. Like, you were behaving in a way that, of course, allowed for that to happen. Now, we're in a state, in a position where you could either work out at home or you could actually sign up to go to a gym. And that's for, like, most of the world. I don't know exactly where you live, but for most of the world, we have the ability to access gyms and things like that. Also, you could, of course, train at home. But the excuse was, oh, I don't want to train at home because it's not the same. The excuse was, you know what, like, I'm with the kids a lot more and I got to watch them, and it's just like, I don't have any me time. Like, there were so many excuses that I heard from so many fucking people as to why they couldn't keep their body in check while they were in lockdown. And it's not the kids' fault. You had those kids. Those kids are innocent. It's not the TV's fault for existing, for you to watch Netflix. And when you start to understand that, and when you start to, like, hold yourself accountable and understand that you're the one fucking responsible, you can see how you are the problem, and it's your fault, but you're also the solution. You're the one that turns off the Netflix. You're the one that makes time outside of, watching your children when you were locked down. Like, yes, you are the problem. Yes, this is all your fault, no matter what, but you are also the solution. Like, you have the power. You have the power to make the best out of the situation. You have the power to lose the weight. You have the power to build the muscle. You have the power to stop making fucking excuses. You either make excuses or results. And a lot of you people, no offense, actually take the full smoke because you know it's true. And if it's true, it's gonna hurt. And I apologize, but I really want to wake you guys up. A lot of you people make a lot more excuses than results. Which is probably why you're even tuning into these live streams or you tune in consistently, because you want to get free information, you want to get help, you want to like ask questions, and I'm not against that. But if I'm giving you all this information, motivation, inspiration, whatever it is, and you choose to do nothing about it, understand when I tell you, you are the problem. There's an abundance of knowledge, there's an abundance of motivation, there's an abundance of like assistance that exists, especially now with social media. Right? There just is, right? And the fact that you choose to still make excuses as to why you can't get to where you need to be with your fitness journey, it's appalling to me. Like, it makes no fucking sense, right? And you need to understand that. You need to like conceptualize the fact that you're not holding yourself accountable, and that's the reason why you're fat. You're not holding yourself accountable, and that's the reason why you're skinny. Like, you're blaming every single thing outside of you except for fucking you. When you're the one that has to look into the mirror and feel that shitty feeling. And that's not fair to yourself, which is why I decided to step on the platform today, or on these platforms today, to just keep it a stack and tell you, you are the problem. It's your fucking fault. But you're also the solution. Alright, so forgive me if I'm coming at your neck today. But this is facts. This is just straight up facts. And if you disagree with me, you better be, on your way to fitness, just securing your fitness goals. You better be on your way to not making more excuses than you are results. You better be on your way to be that living proof of what I'm talking about. The person who just doesn't fucking give themselves excuses like that. As I said, things happen in life. Like, people can someone can hit your car, as I said earlier on. Someone can hit your car. It's not your fault. They hit and run. You don't get their plates or whatever it is, right? And you can be that person to take care of that situation. You feel me? Or you can be the person to bitch and moan and say, I didn't get their plates and now I'm fucked up and now it's totally their fault and I can't do anything about it and I'm stuck now. Well, yeah, you are stuck now, and it is really fucking unfortunate that you weren't able to get the plate for the car, whatever information, although they hit you. But now it's your responsibility if you want to keep driving, if you want to fix that damage. You are gonna have to take the smoke instead of saying, I would do it if the insurance company would help me out because, someone else hit me. Life is not fair, eh? It's not. Life is not fair. And I'm telling you old fucking news. Life isn't fair. We know this, but the fact of the matter is everybody believes or everybody operates in a sense where oh, life is supposed to be fair. I can only lose my fat if, I'm in the perfect scenario where my kids are in bed at a certain time and, I'm not watching as much TV and, there's not enough, whatever the fucking reverse of your excuses. It needs to be a picture perfect world for you to fucking get the goals that you actually said you wanted to get at the start of the year, New Year's resolution. It needs to be a perfect fucking schedule each and every single day for you to actually make progress. Is that what you're saying? It sounds like a whole lot of bullshit. Because the moment that, even if that schedule were to happen, you will find another way to avoid, or absolve yourself of that accountability and not do what the fuck you said you're going to do, because you're in that victim mindset of always blaming shit on excuses and never taking shit into accountability. The fact that you, even now, you could be training now and not losing any weight. We'll say you're fat. You're training, you're not losing any weight, and you're fucking discouraged. You like the fact that you're going to the gym, you like the fact that you're training, but at the same time, it's the scale isn't going down. And I'm not here to say the scale means everything. It doesn't. But you look at the mirror and you're unhappy. Or you do the measurements and you're fucking gaining weight. You're gaining size. What the fuck could be going on? You swear you're training consistently, and you can be. This happens to people. Training consistently. Alright? But you're not holding yourself accountable in the kitchen. And let's keep it a stack. If you fucking were, you wouldn't be gaining weight. You wouldn't be, increasing the inches. You would be in a way different position if you were actually being 100% committed as opposed to just committed to the gym, committed to the fun shit. This game is 30% gym, 70% in the kitchen, right? And it's your fault if you decide to only train and not take care of the 70%. And you are the problem if that's your mindset, but you're also the fucking solution because you're the same motherfucker that can go into the fridge and start eating right. Just the same way that you're training right. Just the same way that you're even fucking training. You feel me? So you are the problem, but you are also the solution. It's time to get back into your routine of being a more integral person. It's time to get back into the routine of being who you were before this quarantine hit. Because I have seen a lot of people change when this quarantine hit. Turn into a whole bunch of pussies. Excuse my language. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they started blaming everything else. It's this, it's that, the gyms, and whatever the situation is, the kids, and like excuses, more excuses than results, and that's why they stay stuck, and that's why those people don't elevate. Right? So this one, like, believe me when I say it's coming off the heart. Like, I really wanted to bring this one to your guys' and girls' attention today. It's your fucking fault. It's your fault. The reason why you can't succeed in your fitness journey is absolutely 100% your fault and your responsibility. And if you fail to understand that, and you continue to blame people outside of you, then you're going to live as the problem and never ever get the fucking chance to be the solution. Because you are the problem, but you're also the fucking solution. You feel me? And that's a quote that I got from one of my mentors, Natasha Starchesky. Shout out to you. And another thing that she says that I mentioned at the start of this live stream that I wanted to bring up, and this is a lovely quote because this one stuck with me because it hit me, was, I know you can, so tell me why you don't. Just let that sit. Let that sit with you. I know you can, so tell me why you don't. Let that sit. When you're making excuses, more excuses than results, for that matter, you're telling yourselves reasons why you cannot do things. Okay? But you know that innately you're capable of doing these things. You're just going to say that these excuses are stopping you from doing them. That's definitely your fault for having that mindset. You definitely are a problem for having that mindset, but you're also the solution, right? So if you could tell me inside that you knew you could do it, but these excuses or these obstacles are stopping you, I'm going to ask you now the same question, the same quote. I know you can, so tell me why you don't. Because you choose not to, not because you cannot. That excuse is not real. It's something that you're telling us. It's the reason why you're not doing it, not why you can't. So I know you can, but tell me why the fuck you don't. All right? That's it. That's all, guys and girls. I hope this one hit home for you. I hope this one got you in a state of mind to start this week off on a good note, on a good foot. All right, I'm going to scan through some of the comments I've gotten here on Instagram, and then I'm going to dip out. You feel me? All right? I appreciate each and every single one of you guys and girls for tuning in and joining as usual. All right? Basra, what's up? Koshal, I see you. Tristan is the GOAT. Fred, pose down guy, I see you. Bianca, what's up? Walter, Jay, Lizzie, thank you so much. Tatu, what's up? Americ, De Niro Baby, I see you. What's up? Love Me So 36. Girusko, what's up? David, I see you. Yes, yes. All right, so yeah, no, I appreciate your support, Liz. I really do. I really do. Jassy, what's happening? She's like, I gotta go, but continue these runs. The passion is truthful, but becoming fire. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing up and tuning in. Meanie Sweets, what's up? Arch, I see you, dog. Humble Iron, shout out my guy. Bianca says, I'm pretty sure if it was a perfect world, we'd all be prancing through the clouds, skipping fucking champagne and Jane with Jane Goodall. Yeah. Sipping. I don't know why I said skipping. Yeah, 100%. Champagne ain't that bad. And that'd be a perfect world. Maybe with some pizza. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't get fat off of pizza, imagine. Even though she's not dead. I think you're tagging into something that I was saying earlier. Oh. I got low power mode on my iPhone there for Instagram, so I may have chopped a little bit. So I've got to make this real quick. Biddy, what's happening? Bianca says it's like the story of Adam and Eve. They both make the choices to eat the fruit, and they both blame the snake and each other, even though it was them and not anyone else. Exactly. Exactly. It's your fault. You're the problem, and you will remain the problem so long that you don't understand that you are responsible. When the moment that you understand you're responsible, you can now become no longer the problem, but the solution. Okay, so you are the problem. It's your fucking fault, eh? Like, you're fat, that's your fucking fault. But you also have the ability to be the solution. Own up. Own up. The information is there. The people are here to help you and motivate you. Stop making excuses. Start making results. Bianca says, I understand what you're saying. We have the capacity to do something about the situation that we're in, no matter what. Even if someone hits, as I said earlier with the car analogy, someone hits our car, and we were driving fine, the limit and everything. They smoke us and they run off. It's still your fucking fault. Like, because to an extent, to a certain capacity, you have control and autonomy over the situation in your life. I mean, it's your life. And if it wasn't your life, you wouldn't have control. But it's your life, and you do have control, no matter what happens. You lose your leg, knock on wood, God forbid, but you're the one that has to learn how to actually, continue walking. As harsh and weird as that sounds, like, something bad happens to anything in your life that happens to you that's bad, you can use it as an excuse, as a crutch, as something to hold you back, as a reason why you can't do something. Or you can go on operating, being responsible for your life, taking accountability for everything that goes on, so that no matter what happens, since you're in full power and full control, you control the outcome. All right? I see you, Sheldon. What's up, Jaden? Mukesh, what's up? Bianca says, but when you wear a mask for so long, sometimes you don't even know that you are wearing it, or you don't bother taking it off. I think they know they're wearing it. Everybody knows and I was one of those people too. So I'm telling you, personal experience, I know when I'm calling my own bullshit. And I know when to call bullshit. Right? And the problem is that people don't bother taking off that mask. Like, they know it's their fault, that's why they feel bad. But if they ever admit that, they'd feel worse. And it's true, you're going to feel worse when you admit, fuck, I'm 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds overweight because I was eating the fucking food. I was not training. I was drinking beer. I was doing this and that. Like, to admit that is hard, It's hard. And that's why it's easier to fucking project it out. Hey, you know what? If my parents didn't divorce, and I'm not even knocking, people that have those situations or whatever, because I do understand emotional eating is a real thing. But if you are cognitive, if you are aware of the fact that you're doing these things, you're not going out to get help, it shows that you still are the problem, and it's still your fault, because you're choosing not to actually take action on what you know intrinsically to be true. The fact that you know you're unhappy with the way you look, with the way you feel, and you don't want to be unhealthy, but you're too scared to admit to yourself first so that you can admit to somebody else, i.e. a professional, to get help. So you are the fucking problem, but you're also the solution if you take responsibility. Until then, it's your fucking fault. And even after that fact, it's still your fault. And it'll also be your fault when you get the success. It'll also be your fault when you get the gains. It'll also be your fault when you get all the money you work so hard for. It'll be your fault when you get that, like, the results in this journey. Like, that's your responsibility. And you own that. Like, be happy about it. That's your fault. But all the bad things are your fault too. You can't pick and choose. It's your responsibility, your fucking life. Alright? Homie says, I just wanted the last fish taco. Just kidding. You're fucking killing me, man. This guy kills me, man. Oh, shit. Alright, that's it. That's all, guys and girls. We'll be back again tomorrow for another live stream. You feel me? Alright? Monday to Friday. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. We'll be back again. Peace the fuck out, everybody. Alright? We out. What's happening Facebook, Twitter? What's happening TikTok? We are later, yo. And now we're finally live on Instagram. What's up, people? What's happening?